Hello. Hello. My name is Monica and I will be your attending nurse today. How may I address you, sir? You can call me John. Alright, John. As you are recovering from your surgery, the doctor has asked me to set up a continuous IV infusion of analgesics through an infusion pump. Are you aware of that? Yes, nurse. He told me about that. Alright then, before I set up the pump, I would like to ask you a couple of questions just to get a better understanding of your state right now. Is that okay with you, John? Yeah, nurse, please go ahead. Okay, so how are you feeling now, John? Well, I'm feeling a little bit better, nurse, but I'm still feeling quite a lot of pain. I see. In addition to pain, are you experiencing any other issues such as dizziness, headaches, or nausea, John? No, nurse, there are no other symptoms. Okay, so other than pain, you are not experiencing any other issues, right? That's right, nurse. Well, first of all, that's good that you're not experiencing any other issues, John. And as for the pain, I assure you that it is completely normal to feel pain after surgery. And with time, this pain will also decrease as you start healing. It will also help that we are going to increase your provision of pain relief with the help of this infusion pump today. Okay, John? Okay, nurse. So, John, do you have any information about how we can set up this infusion pump? Well, I think the doctor did explain to me why this pump would be needed, but he did not explain how this is supposed to be set up. Well, no worries, John. I'll explain that to you. First of all, it's a very simple procedure. We insert the cannula into your arm, and then the pain relief medication is delivered continuously through this pump. Is that clear, John? Yeah, that's pretty simple, I guess, nurse. But I am worried that it will take a long time for the pain relief to work. I mean, I am in a lot of pain, so if it takes a lot of time, I don't know how convenient that is going to be for me. Well, I can understand why you might be concerned about that, John, but since it can take a few hours for the pain relief to work with this pump, we are going to continue your current pain relief medication until then. And then gradually it is going to be built up. All right, John? Okay, nurse. Now, do you have any other questions at this stage, John? Well, nurse, I do feel reassured that the infusion pump will make me feel a little bit better, but I am really worried about becoming dependent on this medication also. Because you see, I've heard many stories where I know that strong pain relief can be addictive, and most of the time I've heard that people, who have never had taken any drugs in life, and they sort of get addicted to this pain medication during hospitalization. Does that make sense, nurse? Well, that's a reasonable concern that you have, John, but I assure you that you will not become dependent on this medication for three reasons. See, first of all, the dosage is going to be checked and managed by the nursing staff here and not the patient. Because of this, we will be able to provide you the minimum dosage of the drug, which is also going to be checked after every 24 hours. So, because of the low dosage, there is going to be very little risk of dependency. Are you following me, John? Yes, nurse, that sounds fine. And secondly, you are only going to be on this medication for a few days, after which we will switch you to your oral medications for pain relief. So, short term usage will ensure that there is no risk of dependency. Does that make sense, John? Yeah, nurse, I'm kind of relieved to hear that. I was very worried about this initially. Well, I'm glad I could be of help, John. Now, are there any other questions that I can answer for you? No, nurse, there are no questions. All right, John. So now I would like to insert the cannula into your arm. May I do that? Yeah, sure, nurse. Please go ahead.